It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
We on a mission and that's bringing y'all the truth. You know the problem, but we get into the root. The devil watching, yeah, he always on pursuit. But Jesus is our rock, so we shall not be moved. We on a winning team, so we can't lose. We say facts, cause we hitting y'all with proof. Started from the bottom, now we standing on the roof. As God as our witness, we gon' make it to the moon. When you want the truth, the world be hiding it. This the real word, we providing it. We got Ace, BK, Truth, Rick Star, and we plan to make a movie like it's Pixar. We came a long way from the plantation. We just tryna save your souls from damnation. So if you down with the message, tune in every week. It will lead you to the message that you seek.
It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word. It's the real word.
Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. That's the Real Word Season 7, Episode 1. So we made it all the way up to Season 7. And guess where we at? We live from Las Vegas, Nevada. So shout out to everybody that's been helping. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Shout out to everybody that has helped us to get this far so far, because we couldn't have gotten this far without you. We out here trying to promote the real word, trying to promote the brand, the business, and also trying to live life and enjoy. So shout out to everybody that has helped us so far, this far. I'm here with my co-host. Introduce yourself.
You already know it's the one and only AI in the building. Have me on the speaker. Acee Irving 11. 2111. Y'all already know that's not me. Come on, I'm not even in Brooklyn right now. You heard what he said. We live in Las Vegas. Experience of different things.
Facts. And I'm also here with two special guests. Introduce yourself, gentlemen.
All right. My name is Villiere. Like my third or fourth time on the show. You can find me on IG, eds_5_50. Feel me? Just here to show love in my voice. Feel me?
Facts. Appreciate it. Also, we got another special guest.
Yeah. My name is, I go by the name of Duke. You know, I'm not really big on social media, but I just came here to show support to my guys, and that's it, man.
Facts. So shout out to everybody that's here with us. Shout out to everybody follow us on Instagram at The Real Word Ministries Inc. on Instagram. That's The Real Word 7 on Facebook, www.facebook.com/The Real Word 7, like Mike Vick. You can check us out on Soundcloud, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, and Spodify at The Real Word Podcast and wherever podcast is found. Also catch us on the Brick. Shout out to the Brick that we got renewed for another season. So that's every Tuesday and Thursday on the Brick Network. Check your local cable listings. So guys, what up, guys? How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Nice right here, man.
I'm real good, man. We in Vegas. You know what I'm saying, first time in Vegas, meeting new people,
You know,
new
it's hot
places,
it's very hot out here.
trying new things. That's like
That's a
it's all
fact.
about. It's all about
Y'all
experiencing
coming to
new
Vegas? Don't come out here with no long black jeans, because y'all gonna regret it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna regret it.
That's a fact. Oh yeah, one more thing too. Make sure if you come to Vegas, gotta have some money, because you're gonna be spending some bread.
Yeah, man. $1,000 out here is like $1. $1 in one day alone.
Cocktails alone, like $20.
Facts.
Cocktail, bro. You want a soda that's $30.
So, what has been your favorite part about Vegas? Who want to go first?
Me,
Alright.
shit, my favorite part about Vegas is the people, the culture, the food, like you say, the scenery, meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? Visiting new places. I mean, it's different from where I come from. You know what I'm saying, from East Flatbush, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying, it's nothing like that. Like the weather alone, like it's amazing. You know what I'm saying, amazing. I'm having a good time.
Facts. What about you, Ace? What you like about
I mean,
out here?
for me, the most thing I love about here is, like, you know, the experience, you know, being in a whole different environment.
Cause you the youngest one here.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, I would say I love the environment, because, you know, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out here, a lot of hustlers, you know, even like a younger age than me, so, you know, those things like that
those things excite me to see like other places you can come to, and you know, LA is expensive, so just meet other people around their ages, still be doing their thing out here. Because out here, honestly, it's really on a whole different level compared to New York. Like I said, New York is hot and expensive. Man, Las Vegas, you know, they turned the meter up.
It's a different
They
type
turned
of
them. They turned the meter up heat wise, you know, 110, 15 degrees, and the bread is like OD high. Everywhere you go is like, yeah, at least walk with like 2,000-3,000 over the
I need that.
Yeah, you gonna need that, man. 3 days? Yeah, that's like 3,000. That's like 3,000.
There's always something to do, but
Unless you stay in the crib, you know, go to a little hood spot, but then you're like, what's the point of coming out here, right?
Mm.
Like,
Free?
your girl might complain.
This. I tell you this, man. I'm loving the atmosphere. Feel me? I'm loving the people. It's a different vibe than back home. Feel me? I'm just loving it, bro. Like it's different out here, bro. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the people. Feel me?
Yeah.
We lit.
Shout out to the entrepreneurs in Vegas.
Facts.
Right.
There's a lot of them out here.
Right.
Make
Right,
this money.
It's expensive out here, so salute to y'all. I love seeing y'all do that thing.
Facts, right. For me, I feel like I just like the culture. I like how everything is. I like how cool people are. I like the vibes. You know, I like things like this. It motivates me. You know, it motivates me to want to do more. It motivates me to want to go and get this money. It motivates me to, you know, push the envelope. You know, I want to come back here again. You know, one thing somebody told me and it's gonna stick with me. It's like, yo, you gotta pull up in Vegas more than one time. Every time you pull up, you gonna see something different. Because there's a lot of things we wanted to do that we didn't get to do. But at the same time, we got a lot of first time experiences. Like me, just the first time I was on an ATV ever.
You know?
And at first, I ain't gonna hold you, it was kind of hard for me. I was like, nah, I almost crashed. I was ready to give up. I'm like, I'm tired of this, man. I'm gonna go sit down. But then after a while, I was like, nah, like I just gotta keep practicing, gotta keep pushing, and you know, I just kept practicing, kept pushing, and then after a while, it was fun. Like we was out there in the sun, sweating and baking, but you know, in the middle of the desert, facts. But it was a new experience, you know, and that's an experience that, you know, I was able to share with my brothers. So, you know, that was a blessing right there.
Yeah, right, man. I was out, like me too, first time riding an ATV, but you know, after the guy that was giving the instruction, he said like you just gotta, you know, move it with your body. I got the hang of it. I started doing some of the things that he said don't do in the book, like speed with it, you know, some Meek Mill, ride it around. I started doing that.
Standing over there.
They just ride with one hand. I was like, I mean, but
Showing off.
yeah, I mean, I'm a quick learner, so you know that's always a talent.
Facts. So what was your favorite experience?
So far, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look at everything, my boy.
Yeah, I can't even pick a favorite.
Everything is lit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything great out here,
Since
man.
you've been out here, bro, everything great.
Mm-hmm.
Energy good, like I said, good people,
For
good
real.
food, good
Medicinals.
environment,
For real.
especially the medicinal. Boy, I tell you, Brooklyn ain't got on this. Alright?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, man, when we come back, man, y'all ain't telling us nothing.
I gotta step it up, Brooklyn. You know what
For
I'm
real,
saying?
there's a lot of fake things going on here, man.
Yeah, man, them bags be empty. Them bags be looking popping, but we know the difference now.
Yeah, man.
Like Vegas really taught me, like I got a bag, you got a bag, but we know the difference.
For real. It's like real recognized real, bro.
Meek Mill said there's levels to this, man.
For real.
Man,
It's
yeah.
like once you experience it, then like, you know, when people try to do
Yo,
the stunt in the
I tell you
front.
this, bro. One slip of that side hit is like an eighth.
For real.
It's like a whole eighth.
Mm,
That's comparable to one split out here. That's how good that shit. I'm not even capping.
mm. But on another note, like, you know, I think if out here was more affordable, I feel like then it would be like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
But for the fact that it's so expensive and you gotta come out here, because it was like a 5-hour flight. And, you know, I remember before I never used to even go on airplanes, and now, you know, we out here. Like, this is my first bro trip ever, and I'm turning 33 this year, so you know it took a minute for dudes to hop into that bro trip. But you know, better late than never. And, you know, we had a lot of fun experiences, did a lot of funny things, had a lot of fun. So, you know, it's been a good time.
Facts. I agree.
Vegas is great, man.
I second that.
Mm.
I think everybody should try experience.
At least once.
Vegas.
At least once.
Mm.
You can go to Dubai, but you know you're gonna have to work. You know, a little. Some people say harder, but I say you're gonna have to work a little smarter for that.
Mm. So speaking of that, it's working smarter. A lot of people said that the Haitian president should have been moving smarter because he got caught a little slipping, and you know,
Bro.
I mean,
I'm not gonna hold you.
it shook the world up a little.
I feel like Son knew that was coming though. Because I feel like that probably wasn't the first time they tried to assassinate him.
It wasn't.
You feel me?
It was like the second.
He knew it was coming. And then two,
Yeah,
I feel like it's an inside job. Because
Of course.
how do you get inside the president's house to assassinate? You feel me? Where's his man's at? Where's his security?
yeah, of
Mm.
course.
Where's all of that? You
Mm.
know, so
You
you already know how that
a
goes.
regular stranger ain't
You know what I'm
gonna
saying?
be able to just
You know,
get it just like that. You know all the facts. You gotta know somebody from the inside.
yeah.
And they said that the people speaking Spanish and English, right? And they had DEA outfits.
Yeah.
They-
They're not even their people, so it's like, ooh.
I feel like that's crazy. So I feel like that whole situation is just.
But it's like they've been making fun of hate. I think like you know the world uses it saying like laugh and stuff. You feel me?
Why you say that?
Because I mean, look, we all know like most people. We all know there's always like stereotypes, and what do most people stereotype Haiti as? Poor, dirty. Oh, why you taking a vacation there? When there is great spots to go to, trust me, but they only show you the bad side.
Mm.
There's great spots, but we all know this world don't want to show you good.
Bro, it's just like when they do commercials in Africa. They don't ever show you nothing.
There's this
else.
spot.
What
Yo,
they show you.
Africa is one of the most.
They show you the starving children with the big bellies. They show you that's all they show you. Like the skinny kids that malnourished. That's all they show you, bro. They don't show you nothing else.
Mud water.
You get what I'm saying? Mud cookies, all of that. They don't show, bro. Africa's gorgeous, bro.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, like you got land, you got
Africa's where
mansions.
the gold's at.
You get what I'm saying? But they don't show none of that.
Because
There's a lot of natural resources over there. That's why the Asians over there.
The
That's what I'm
food.
saying.
their food is good as well.
Exactly, bro. It's natural. But if you were to go based off media and what the media is showing you, you would never want to go to Africa.
That's the problem this thing, man. Everybody going off. Everybody think what's on the media is what's really
It's fake news, bro.
That's why I say
popping, lit, and that's the reality. When it's really not. It's really called television.
that's why I feel like you should experience things for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Don't
don't
rely
go
on
based off the what the TV tell you.
Yeah.
Try to experience it yourself.
So let me ask you a question then. Based on what you seen on TV about Vegas and y'all finally being here for the first time, was it everything they told you it was, or you can't say it yet, or what y'all think?
I can't really say it because I mean, like we said,
You still
it's Vegas. You only been here once. It's not like we're gonna be here for like 2 months or a month, so we could really get a more feeling out of this. So I think that question, I will wait to answer that. But from just today alone, I mean, I could say, based on what the TV says, yeah, it's great, it's expensive, I could agree on that part. It is. That part I could say, yes, it's a reality. But like, New York is like this, man. $1,000 is probably $100, but Vegas is $1. So, you know, you see the difference of the level? It's a whole different expensive, and people in New York complain, but yet they want to be in Vegas.
Mm.
You gotta work for that, bro. Because we all know some people, they like, damn, I just missed like three months of rent.
So what you think? Was everything that you seen it to be?
Yeah, so far, yeah. I mean, like, the nightlife is amazing. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to do in Vegas. There's always something to do in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The people was amazing. Like, we met a couple of people, you know.
Murder Mook.
Yeah. You got the receipts and all that. I met a couple of dudes from out of town, from Chirac, Detroit. I'm saying, we chopped it up.
Ohio, Michigan.
Yeah. I'm saying, I feel
like
like
somebody that knew LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah. You said some stuff about that. Like they say, what happened to Vegas stays with you.
Thanks. What about you, Free? Is everything you was told it was going to be?
I feel like it's some part of it is true, but I feel like some part you just got to come out and experience it yourself. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying, like a lot of stuff is like they'll tell you one part of it. Just like every truth got some line in there, but like got some truth in it. You feel me? You just got to come out and experience it yourself. Like I'll say do that, then you'll be able to tell for yourself. But for me, so far, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great experience. I'm enjoying it.
Facts.
Great time.
For me, I would say like, yeah, you got the bright lights, you got the casinos, you got the nightlife. We're going out tonight. We ain't gonna say where, mind your business. But yeah, man, we're gonna check that part out. And so far we seen what it is. Like I'm not really a big gambler, so for me, I'm not really in the casinos going crazy. But at the same time, we're enjoying the food, we're enjoying the scenery, going out to different places, and, just having fun with my brothers. So at the end of the day, for me, it's a great experience. It's a great time, Like I said, it's my first road trip, and, we ain't having no hangovers, you feel me? So it's been lit so far for me.
Nobody missing, nobody stuck in the roof.
Facts. Yeah, man. So, I know you guys all came on the show. Was all part of the show at different points. Where we was at, right? I think out of all the three of y'all, I think he was the first one to come on. I think that was season 1 when we was by Jeff.
Bushwick.
Yeah, in Bushwick.
Yeah, I pull up on you.
Alright, so from where we was first at to where we at now, how do you see things?
I think sky's the limit right now for us.
Not you, man. I'm talking to him.
I mean, shit, man. The progress is there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all views is up, you know what I'm saying? Because I be watching it sometimes, too. People, they in tunes. People, they interested. Like, the topic that you be touching on. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I see it, yeah. It's a lot of potential.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Just gotta stay consistent.
Yeah, just keep it going. Keep it going. Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get there.
Second person I believe to come on was Free. I think that was season 3? Was it season 2? 2 or 3, yeah, facts. You came to the old studio or the new studio?
I think that was the new studio.
Yeah, the new studio when you had the burgundy shirt on.
Facts. From work, bro.
Facts. So from where you met us at to where we at now, and you known us for a little bit.
Bro,
Yeah, you know me for a while.
It's a big difference, bro. Just like I told you from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep grinding, bro. Keep doing the right thing. Keep doing what you gotta do. It's gonna bear fruit, bro. It's always like that. You do what you gotta do. You take care of business. You're gonna collect. You feel me? Like y'all doing what y'all had to do. Y'all making moves. Y'all on TV shows. Y'all on Spotify. Just like you named before. All the different networks that y'all own. Y'all wasn't on that when y'all first started. That's all progress. You feel me? So what you think is gonna happen 2-3 seasons from now, bro? You gotta keep doing your thing. That's it, my boy.
Facts. We out in Vegas too.
That's it. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Those Vegas Nevada.
What about you, man? Ace, Rookie of the Year, man.
I had to win the trophy.
I see you got all that gold medals around your neck, man.
Son is Zion.
I'm Rookie of the Year. I wouldn't call myself LeBron. I wouldn't put myself into that statue yet, but I'm just working. I'm looking at I'll soon be the next Kevo.
So from when you came on to now, like how you looking at things? How has things changed for you?
I mean, for me, I look at things like from, I think, season 5, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so season 5 to now, I think we made a very big leap as we build throughout the show. Because I mean, like, we went from like what, 20 to 30 now. It's like we talking about 100K and stuff. So it's like I think like our mind wise, it's like when they say like in order for things to become a reality, you gotta think of it first. Because I mean, like if you just are used to a lifestyle of just a regular all day, and you just think this is the top, then that's just the sky the limit to you. But if you start speaking, things that at the moment it don't look realistic.
It's recording.
Yeah, so like I think there's two type of people that manifest. Like, there's the people that just manifest, they think things will come to them because what they study says that's BS. Cause we all know you can't just if we just sit in the crib right here all day, we don't move for nothing. Is there gonna be any progress? No. So clearly, it got to be some type of movement. So there's two type of manifests out here. There's the people that manifest, and they put in the work, and they got a game plan. They got a step by step. You always gotta have your backups, man. I know they tell you if you got plan A, stick to plan A. Trust me. All those people that tell you that, trust me, they got backups, bro. They got backup. Why they got backup? If they didn't have backup, trust me, when you take an L, you gonna be like, yeah, I need backup. Just in case a certain L comes.
But that's what it's like, though.
Yeah, because we don't know what tomorrow holds. So all you can do is just prepare.
Exactly.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, man. If you live by that model, life would be way easier for you, I think. Really.
Facts. So yeah, man. One of the things I just want to say, and I'll say it on camera, is like, so when I first got the trip for 4, I was like, all right, which 4 can I take? And I was like, all right, like, I'm gonna take the people that's been closest to me recently, has been close to me for a while, and we had friendships for a long time. My 2 brothers here, I known them for several years, since high school, matter of fact, He's new to the team, but like I said, that's rookie of the year, like real talk, And like me and Free was saying that he got acclimated to the team real easy, so, we just been pushing and grinding. The Real Word TV, like we've been through a lot. Like, we got over 140 episodes. There's been times when, we didn't know that we was going to take it this far, but we still kept pushing. We still kept grinding. I always tell people persistence is key. At times, you got to have something called, you have to overcome adversities. Adversities is going to come in your life, and, it's going to be a lot of stumbles, and there's going to be a lot of twists and turns. A lot of unexpected things going to come. But if you maintain that focus, you maintain the grind, you don't forget about the mission, you're going to always make it. Like, this really was manifested where we was like, all right, we're going to take the show on the road and take it somewhere. Like, who would have thought Vegas, though, I mean,
we said we was going to go to Vegas. I don't know which episode, but I know season 6 with Caleb, we said, yo, we going to go to Vegas. I mean, we was joking about it at first, but we in Vegas, you feel me?
Yeah, and we in a nice hotel, top floor, you already know what we doing.
When we joking, we just manifesting into reality.
Facts, and we live in life, enjoying all of God's many blessings, and to come from where we came from and to be here right now, so it's just been a blessing. So speaking about that, like, all right, we all Haitian right here, we all grew up in Brooklyn, so we all been through different things, different moments in life that has shaped us and molded us to where we at right now. So let's say, like, because I met you guys back in high school, so we'll say, like, since I'm 32 right now, I would say, like, that's like maybe 15, 16 years ago. Yeah, facts. So about 16, 17 years ago. So what you feel like has changed the most about you in the last 17 years, Free?
A lot, bro. Like, to be honest with you, that's life, you feel me? Life. To be able to adapt in life and be successful, you gotta be able to change. And that's what comes with it. You feel me? You have to be able to move with the punches. Like he said, I have a backup plan. Plan A fails, you got plan B. Plan B fails, you got plan C.
You gotta have multiple plans.
Exactly.
You don't know what tomorrow holds.
That's a fact.
if something coming, you can listen to it for the price, or sometimes you even gotta do it price. It's gotta be, you just got always prepared, be prepared, man. It's not to say being negative, but we all know when you're winning, you're bound to have a battle. Because we all know, just like NBA teams, soccer teams, all that, you can go on a whole streak, but you're gonna have to lose a day. You can't. There's no national sport team that was undefeated, like really for a whole season and won it all. Even Shaq and Kobe didn't even.
The thing is, it's like, even if you go back to 2016 with the Golden State Warriors, they won 73-1.
Nah,
but it's
73-9. They lost to the finals, man. So it's like, that 73-9 just go right out the trash. So
That's true. That's true, bro.
There's only one undefeated team in season history, and that was the 96 Dolphins or 90.
The Bulls.
No, it was the Dolphins.
Yeah,
They was undefeated through the whole season, and they won the championship. It was the only team. The team that came the second closest was the Patriots, and then they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
Not Peyton Manning, to Eli
Manning,
the
yeah.
Mannings or the Tom Brady kryptonites.
Yeah, facts. So what about you, Dugans? Like, what you feel like changed a lot about you in the last 17 years? It's a long time.
It's a long time. I mean, like, what changed in the last 15 years? Like, the way I think, the way I view the world, my past experiences when I was younger. Like, what I did was, like, I started hanging out with cats that was more mature than me. Like, cats that's like in their 40s, 30s, 40s. It was mentoring me, telling me how to move, and what to do, what not to do. I started reading a lot more too. So knowledge is power. So with that comes, So with that being said, I read a lot of books. I even went back to school. I went to school for 2 years. So I feel like I wasn't really learning nothing. So I decided to do 2 years. And I went to trade school. So at the trade school, my father was an electrician. So I feel like, since my papa was an electrician, it's in my blood to be an electrician also. So, like, I can't just like that. Like, I'm really good at what I do. So, ended up taking the test, NTA. So, passed that with flying colors.
NTA,
yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? And then
that money,
and then it was, that's it. And from there on, that's it. Like I said, like, my pops was there, so it's in the blood. So it was just easy for me to adapt to it. Like, if you picked it up,
traditional pastime.
Yes.
That's how it is. Generational wealth.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What about you? Like,
for me, like, if I gotta look at it, like, I would say, like, 5 years. I could say I'm cool rapping, really, because, like, I would say, like, back in high school, I wouldn't say I was the best, student. I would say, I got into altercations, problem stuff, but that was mainly because I was a high. But I wouldn't say I wasn't wise, though. I knew I was always wise, though. Because, like, the one thing I know is, like, every teacher, like, it didn't matter. It all started with, like, 3rd grade. Every teacher from 3rd grade always told me, like, yo, like, when they would have a one-on-one sit down with me, they'd be like, yo, like, and they would really get to know me. They'd be like, yo, you actually, like, a good human being. So it's like, why do you move like this? And me, I always used to say, sorry for my language, but I used to be like, yo, like, people be testing me, and, if you test me, if you try me, don't be surprised, like, I'm gonna pull up on you. So it was just that demeanor of the way I just moved. It was like wrong, after like 2016, I went to college and stuff, still was the same, but I started, hanging with more adults. I stopped hanging with people around my age group a little more, because I was like, with my age group, I used to more try to blend in, because I was like, like, sometimes I always used to feel a little bit wiser than my age group. But, sometimes when you're around them, you don't want to overstep others, when you cool them and stuff. So it was more like that where I would try to blend in, but, you know, after going through, you know, some tough times, it just taught me like, you know, like stop caring about what all these other people think, because you know, at the end of the day, it's your life, and like
I'll do nothing for you.
for real, like, and you gotta better yourself, you know. So I had to do that. The main part for me was I stopped hanging around with, because I used to, since I was like a high, I used to hang with, you know, people that was like, you know, fit the mold of me. So with that case, you know, that causes drama. And, you know, once I started into making, you know, money, I realized that, you know, money and drama is a bad mix, because, you know, drama is like a ticking bomb of messing with your money. So from just that aspect, I think that will need to, you know, move less off emotion, you know, need more strategy, you know. So I think that's the biggest difference about me. Like, I think I'm coming out my shell of who I really was, and it's not trying to fit in with the crowd.
It's cool, man. Me, I would say a lot has changed all that time, you know. Last 15 years after high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I went to college, did the college thing, you know, almost dropped out of college a couple times, you know, stayed with that, still doing my thing, you know, we did the whole party scene thing, you know. After all that, finally graduated college. First job was out in Jersey, crazy. Then after that, I was working in the Bronx, crazy. Then got back to Brooklyn, you know, got married, had a kid. A lot of things happened, started a couple companies, you know, started the show. Got out here, you know, we did a lot of things. I started the church thing, started preaching, you know, and all these things that happened were things that I would have never imagined for myself or pictured for myself. The good and the bad, you know. So I take all of them together, and I take them all in strive, because it's, you know, every day above ground is a blessing, and I'm blessed to even make these memories, you feel me? Because from where I came to where I'm at right now, I feel like I'm blessed. And, you know, I like to share the different memories, my different experiences online. Some people might feel like, oh, he's showing off. At the same time, I feel like I'm motivating those that came from the same place that I've came and been through the same things that I've been through, and just letting them know that, yeah, like, you can do it. You can come out here. You can do these things too. Just have a dream. Just stay motivated. Just stay focused. And, you know, as you stay motivated, you stay focused, you check off your boxes, you continue to run your race. Like, you know, one thing that I learned today, and like on the golf, on the ATVs, is like, when I was looking at, when I was trying to catch up to everybody else, I didn't know what I was doing. I was losing control of the ATV. But once I went in the front and I was just following the instructor, and I wasn't looking at everybody else, and I wasn't looking behind me, I was just moving forward, it got easier to control it, and the ride got smoother. And I think that's a great lesson for everybody. You know, if you focus on what's in front of you, you pace yourself, you run your race, and you check off all your boxes, you make sure you're safe, the road is going to become much more smoother than when you're watching everybody and you going left, you're going right. You can easily lose control.
Watch what people are doing. Basically, stay in your own lane.
Yeah, just stay in your own lane.
Don't be a follower, man. Be yourself.
Pretty much,
You be yourself. People will respect you. Trust me.
I look at it as this, right? What's yours is gonna be yours. You feel me? So, and a lot of times, people look at how people's blessings, yo, what's going on with this, what's going on with that. You can't watch that, bro. You can't watch that,
other people blessings.
because you know why?
You messing with your own blessings.
Because what God got for you feel me? It's for you.
For real.
And nobody else.
You don't miss out on anything.
Just like what God got for you, it's yours. What God got for you, it's yours. What God got for you, it's yours. What God got for me, that's mine. You feel me? And it's not for nobody else. You feel me? So you can't be watching people. You gotta run your race. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you can start a race. Let's say, like, perfect example. Look at Usain Bolt. If you start a race with that dude, he's gonna smoke you. And you're gonna think you worthless. You're gonna think you do nothing. Run your race. Run your race.
on your own race. Because if you busy watching somebody else race, that basically means like you on pause.
You're not running yourself.
You're not running nothing, man. You're just sitting there thinking like, woo, woo, woo. Like, that's one thing, you know, people need to realize. You know, like, people idolize celebrities and stuff, but it's like, bro, you gotta work on you, bro. Like, you just sitting here idolizing, man, ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta work on you. You gotta be the man.
Yeah, make it possible.
Like, you can't be the man just because you seen other people. A lot of people could be the man, honestly. But you just gotta work on your craft and, you know, better yourself in order for you to be the man. You can't just be sitting here like, yo, my man's this, my man's
Pretty
that.
much this.
You gotta be able to say, I was able to do this. You know, there's nothing wrong where you have, you know, you support others, but you gotta be able to say you was able to do things too.
That's a fact. If you want to be the man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Put in the work.
Exactly.
Put in the
Put in
just
the
like
work,
you said.
trust me.
Right?
Same people that ain't believe in you, trust me. They gonna be buying off you.
It's just like the manifesting, right?
For
You
real.
can talk about it all you want. If you don't put in the work to do it, it's just gonna be. Think about it, right? How many people got dreams? Right?
I think everybody has
got crazy dreams. Like if you talk to them,
people,
they're like, yo,
got dreams.
exactly. Perfect example. Homeless people. When you talk to homeless people, bro, they got some of the craziest and best ideas that's possible. That's ever been thought of. You feel me? It's just never been taken to that step because why? They don't run their race. They don't run that race. So,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
You gotta be able to run that race, man. Like you sitting here watching, like, you know, sitting here watching everybody race, you're not gonna feel that.
You can't watch
You're just gonna be sitting at the same place, you know, like, you know, just like how they say, you know, like, you get it, like they say, you know, they rise minimum wage up, but, you know, when prices rise, when minimum wage go up, that means everything else is rising, so, you know, you can't be able to, you can't be here standing still and be like, yeah, I'm making this, and like, and then you just be like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm okay with that. It's like, it's gonna be a next level, you know, like, each level, you know, just like how you play a game, there's always a new level, and you don't make it to the next level, it's game over.
And even when you do make it to the next level, you gotta beat the boss.
Exactly.
If you don't beat the boss, you gotta go back to square one.
Exactly, but you know, so in life, I mean, yeah, we all could go to square one. And speaking about going back to square one, like what really builds us, man, is like, it's how you bounce back from your hells. It's not really all about your W's. Your W's is more like vacations, really. That's what it is. It's really the L's that really defines the person.
It builds you, bro. It builds character.
Turn the L's into lessons.
Exactly.
It builds character.
I mean, we all could win, because if we win it every day, we're not winning nothing,
Because
man.
think about it. What do you learn from winning?
Nothing. You just
you won
learn like
already.
you just having fun, and we all
Exactly.
know when you always having fun. That's great, but when things ain't sweet, that's when we see, you know,
That's
who's
when
gonna
you
make the cut.
Victory lap. Just like
That's when you wanna laugh.
we had to grind hard and put in work in order to get here right now. You know,
Exactly.
a lot of people was watching us on the gram, watching us on Facebook on the stories. They see that we lit. They see that we eating good. We on ATVs and everything.
Yeah, man.
We drinking good, popping bottles. But we had to grind hard. Like we had to put in work. You know, this wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Then when we got,
We just gonna be like, yo, yes, we are going to Vegas, and then boom, tomorrow we in Vegas. No.
we just grind hard and we pop up on Vegas on the low and you see us out here.
Same.
Nobody knew he was gonna be in, man.
We wasn't born with a silver spoon in our mouth.
Yeah, man. I think that's the best part about it too. I think it's way sweeter when you come from nothing. And you
Those
was
characters.
Rags to riches.
Exactly. Because I mean, if you just was born off rich, it's like when everything falls apart, what foundation do you have to build yourself back up?
You're screwed. Because you never have to build it up.
Exactly. You always had a silver spoon going in your mouth like goo goo gack gack.
And I'm not gonna hold you. That's why you see Jackie Chan, I respect him. See? He a millionaire. He came from nothing. He's a millionaire. And no lie, homie left nothing to his son, bro.
I think that's messed up though.
You think so?
If the pops left you nothing, you want to be tight?
I'm gonna tell
Especially if he's rich?
I'm gonna tell you something, right?
It
It all depends on what your character is. Because if I made it out the mud, right, I grinded and did everything that I had to do. And as a kid, I got my son and he's growing up. You feel me? I'm always gonna want my son to be successful. But at the same time, if I see what you're doing and I'm trying to put you, because I would want you to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever situation that I put you in,
Mm-hmm.
is for you to be successful. If every time I put you in a situation, you fuck it up. And sometimes it's okay, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're showing me like you don't care,
Mm-hmm.
then that's telling me like you just sitting down waiting for me to die so you could take over what I work hard for.
9 times out of 10.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, I didn't work hard for that. I work hard so you could have a good life, so you could continue on what I did.
Yeah, to leave the legacy.
Exactly, and for your kid to be good.
Mm.
But if you start fucking up what I did, you ain't gonna leave nothing for your kid. That generation now ends with you.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at what he did, bro. He knows his son more than we know his son.
That's
You
facts.
feel me? So at the end of the day, if he made that decision, there's a reason why he made that decision.
Mm.
You feel me? Of course, his son will.
Yeah.
Like, if that's you, you're gonna be mad. But at the same time, you gotta be able to hold yourself accountable for whatever reason why he made that choice. You feel me? Because I'm pretty sure you did something for him to make that choice.
Let me ask
crazy
you
like
a
that.
question though.
What's up, bro?
We all did something when we was young to make our parents pissed off at us,
Well, that's a fact.
and that got us in trouble, and
That's a fact.
that'll make our parents stop dealing with us. It's like
Fact.
like me, when I was young, I got caught up in a situation. My pops had to pay a lawyer a few $1,000. You
get
understand?
you out of
Yeah.
That's fine.
And at the end of the day, he could have been like, "Yo,
All right, but let me ask you this, right?
yeah,
He paid that bread to get you out, right?
yeah,
He did it one time.
yeah."
If you went and you did that same exact thing to get yourself in that same exact situation, do you think he'll do that again?
I think so.
Well, I don't know. But what I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
You
I'm
wouldn't.
Haitian. I'm
You
Haitian.
wouldn't go and help your son. You got a son.
I do got a son,
Yeah,
and I have a Haitian father, and
Yeah.
I'm Haitian.
and you're a Haitian father too.
Exactly, and I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
What's
At
that?
the end of the day, I got my situation, and I got my experience with my father. You
Mhm.
feel me? And my father's the type of dude. He's not the huggy, lovey type of dude. You feel me?
Yeah,
He
mine's
tell
me
you,
though.
he tell you what you gotta do,
Mm.
and expect you to do what you gotta do. And if you keep doing the same shit, you keep fucking up, bro. At the end of the day, you only gotta hold yourself accountable for that shit, bro. You can't hold them responsible for that.
Mm.
You a grown man. You old enough to a certain point that if you keep doing the same thing and dude speak to you, he speaks to you, he speaks to you, he speaks to you, and you keep doing the same thing, you can't blame nobody but yourself, bro.
Mm.
And if you end up in a crazy jam, you can't end up. It's just you know what I'm gonna leave it to.
What's that?
Perfect example I'm gonna say. It's just like with religion and God.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? God loved all his children. But at the end of the day, he gives us free will.
Mm-hmm.
Free will, we have a choice to do the right thing or the wrong thing.
Yeah, of course.
And that will tell me, ultimately, is going to lead us to heaven or hell.
Mm.
At the end of the day, it's not God's choice to be like, oh, I love you. He loves all your children. But he can't make you go to heaven if you was fucking up and doing all that stuff that you was doing that you wasn't supposed to. You feel me? At the end of the day, you gotta make the correct decision, and you gotta do what's right for you. You can't be mad at your father for not leaving you inheritance because you're not doing the right thing. He did the right thing. That's why he got what he got. So if you ain't doing the right thing, I can't be mad at him for not leaving me.
So if
bro.
your son not doing the right thing, you ain't gonna leave that
That's
for
a
him?
fact, bro. I'm gonna put him in a situation to do what he gotta do, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna pre the situation. I'm gonna watch what's going on.
So at the end
If
of
son
the
is
day,
not moving how he's supposed to move, and and all the stuff that I work for is gonna go down the drain once I die, what's the point of that?
because at the end of the day, Jackie Chan not dead yet, so
He's
you know,
not.
so you know he could always change his mind.
That's a fact. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Once he see that his son is actually doing what he has to do, then of course all of that could be changed. All that could be changed. It's not written in stone. It's ink and paper. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you ain't doing it and you fucking up and you think, oh, my father's Jackie Chan and he rich, he a multi-millionaire, I could not go to school, I could be a bum, I'm gonna be good. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, for example, right? A lot of people talk about Trump. They say he ain't really do nothing. He just pretty much living off of his father's expenses.
No, he get way more than Barack.
No, I'm not talking about the presidential stuff. I'm talking about like as far as like inheriting money.
But then you can look at his other siblings, and they didn't do as much as he did.
Yeah, but bro, a lot of people, but he's the famous one out of all of them. So a lot of people's gonna look at him. You feel me?
But he did a lot. He became president, bro.
That's what he
He had Trump Tower in Vegas before he became president.
bro. But the thing is,
And New York.
this is what I'm gonna tell you, right? A lot of people will tell you, all of this bread that he did that with is inheritance money.
From his dad.
Because then a lot of people would tell you how much more millions did he make off the bread that his dad gave him.
He was a millionaire since he was a teenager.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta
so
give
how
him
much more millions did he make
you gotta give him,
after he...
You gotta give him...
He flipped those millions into billions. Because his pops didn't have billions.
Give him his props.
He been a billionaire for a long time.
Exactly. Even though he inherited the money, there's a lot of people that could inherit money, but they'll blow it or they will not invest it. You know, let's just say the way he invested his money, yes, it's inherited. Okay, fine, you inherited. But for a man that inherited all that money, for me, I would give him his respect and everything. Because, like, he just took it on a whole nother level. Like, you just got to give him respect. Because
he became president.
Not a lot of people, all right, fine. You could put a lot of people in that position, but not a lot of people would be able to do what he did.
All right.
So that's why I was like,
he had planes, casinos.
So this is what I'm saying.
He did way bigger than what basically his family did.
So in that,
family just gave him the foundation.
In that aspect, right? You would say his father was right to live in whatever inheritance that he left him.
He didn't squabble it.
He just picked the right. He just picked the right choice.
Okay, nice.
Because I mean, he wasn't the only son.
But at the same time, there's been other millionaires who had kids who left their millions to their kids, and after they died, you don't
hear from them
because that million get flushed down the toilet. It gets like dirty, not up their nose because they doing that.
Speaking of that, though,
they go crazy.
Donald Trump actually did have a brother that died from alcoholism.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of time when kids come into money and they don't have the right mental, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like my father is the dude, whatever I get into, he's gonna get me out. Bro, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, those kids, they grow up to be, excuse my language, but asshole. They grow up to be assholes.
But you would be broke and be an asshole too. A lot of those.
But guess what? It's worse being a broke asshole, because if you're dealing with a broke asshole, you'll be like, you're a broke asshole, get the hell out of my face. Versus you dealing with a rich asshole, he'll be like, you feel me? Like, imagine your boss is an asshole and you got to deal with him every single day.
Well, most people bosses are.
Yeah, but some bosses cool. But then you got some bosses who's asshole, who literally don't give a crap about nothing.
No, that's a fact.
You feel me? So if you got that, then
but they your boss, you got, you gotta adapt to the situation.
That's what I'm telling you. You feel me? Sometimes, bro, it's difficult. It's tough.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, everything in life is all about adapting. Because every day is something new.
It's facts.
It's a challenge every day. Exactly.
It's a fact.
Yeah, man. So coming off this experience, like, where do you guys want to go next? Like, what has this experience motivated you to do next?
To go to Dubai, man.
It motivated me to take more trips. So at the end of the day, like I told you, this is a whole different atmosphere. This is a whole different, perspective. Perspective is everything in life, because everything is different. It's totally different. Like he said, from East Flatbush, from back home, this is different. You know what I mean? So it only makes me want to experience more, because I know there's more countries and I know there's more that I don't know about. So it makes me want to do more. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what you.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing, man. I mean, like, travel more, expand my horizon, you know what I'm saying? Leave, just leave that environment, just meet new people, you know what I'm saying? Experience different cultures.
What about you, Ace?
For me, yeah, for sure. Like, it made me, it energized me, motivated me to do more shit for sure. When you do shit, you expand, I think people always tell me like that. It's going to take you, like change 5 different things, because, you're doing the same thing all the time, You're not really learning nothing. You're not getting any progress out of it, because it's like you're stuck in one position. So yeah, I think that
you get comfortable, right?
Yeah, getting comfortable. And I think in life, like you gotta be able to be comfortable without not being comfortable, because that's when you really is able to adapt to things better. Because when surprises come, it's a surprise, but you weren't prepared for the situation. So I think in that aspect, that's great. And as well. It motivated me, you know, I want to go to Dubai. Like, you know, I wasn't saying this before, but, you know, like, I see,
steps.
yeah, like, I see people, you know, I watch people that go to Dubai, so it's like, why I can't go to Dubai? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a big step up, but, you know,
you in Vegas, you might as well go to
like
Dubai.
you said, bro.
Next, right?
yeah, like, we gonna speak things into existence, so, like,
you do the work.
to me, it don't sound crazy to me now. Like, I think we gonna go to Dubai, bro.
That's it.
Next
You know,
season.
we might even be recording from Dubai, like, on some real stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, like, Dubai is different. You know, it's a whole different level, but, you know, they love experience. You know, that's why they say, like, experience many different things as a part of your life. Because it expands your horizon of your mind. If you don't experience those type of things, then your mind won't be accustomed to them, and you won't think it's realistic for your, you know, reality. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we live in one globe, one world. Back in the days, millions of people living in it, so that makes it mean, yes, it's one globe, but everybody views it different. So, you know, you gotta expand your horizon. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be stuck in the box. I mean, they try to keep us stuck in the box in 2020, right? And, that ain't stop us. They couldn't keep us in the box at all. I mean, where we at? Vegas, you know, a lot of people, you know, they fell for the trap. And that's why they're not in Vegas.
Facts. I think a lot of the moves that we make is going to motivate the whole culture. Just like how, you know, we last year we was feeding hundreds of people in the middle of a global pandemic. You know, we threw a pizza party for the people in Harlem on 125th. You know, we made the paper 3 times last year. So, you know, life is good. At the end of the day, you know, we help a lot of people out. That's how we able to, you know, stay clean and fresh like how you see us right now. You know, stay the big steppers. God has blessed us, you know. And we give back. It's called reciprocity. What you give is what you get back.
We give back to you this summer, man.
Yeah, so you know we're not even done. So you know the more God has blessed us, the more we're able to bless other people. And you know the platform that we have created it's gotten so big and has gotten viral how many times. We just blessed enough to, you know, circle the world and be here. You know, I always wanted to go to Vegas. I'm blessed to be here with my brothers, like I said. Like Acee said, Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai, you know. Shout out to Hush Puppy, you know, free Hush Puppy. So, you know, shout out to all the people that's doing what they got to do to feed their family and is out there, you know, just on the grind, you know. So, one thing I can say about Vegas, it's a city where people come as they are, as in, like, you know, people straightforward. They're not hiding who they are. They come in here to be themselves, you know. You see them in the dispensaries, you see them out, you know, everybody's just relaxing, having daytime.
They all have their own business.
Yeah.
Well, everybody needs a time of vacation.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing about, you know, when you meet people that's, you know, established and they only have their own brand, you know, like when you meet people like those, man, it's really better to be yourself. Don't be that corny individual, you know, try to have a whole script, try to impress them or like, because then, to them, trust me, they might not tell you look corny, you know, because, you know, they don't want to be rude and stuff, but trust me, they think you're corny. So it's better to be you, man, because you're being a whole fake person just to try to impress another individual.
That's facts. That's facts. So yeah, man. I mean, we're to the point we could drop them with the closing thought. Free, what closing thought you got for them to like motivate the people for today?
Closing thought is don't give up on your dreams, man. When you got a dream,
you gotta start creating a game plan.
If you got a dream, don't give up on it. Protect the dream. You keep grinding. You keep working. And you manifest it into reality. That's my closing thought. Don't give up on that dream.
Ace?
You know, manifest and put in work. And what I mean by put in work, I don't mean, you know, work your butt off until, you know, your body goes to ear. What I mean is, you know, do some more critical thinking, you know. Try to think of different ideas where, you know, where you could relax more, you know, still make more money. Because, I mean, honestly, it's really mad you know, with technology out here and stuff, you know, there's not really ways to make money with. You don't really have to work your butt off to, you know, work. Like, I mean, like, for example, like, what? You could do the whole Uber driving and stuff, and hey, you got yourself a PPP, right? Like that, like, I look at it like that, you know. You know, some people, you know, they wasn't working for that before. They don't see the bigger picture in the hand. So, I mean, work hard, man. You had a PPP.
But
That's just another example. I mean, it's 2021 right now. You know, PPP's hot. Everybody, a lot of people in Vegas.
okay. Do this.
I'm not sponsored by PPP.
Dude, go ahead and touch.
It's simple, man. Just be you, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because only you, it's only three people that I know is you. God, the devil, and yourself, you know what I'm saying? So stay true to yourself, you know what I'm saying?
We can't re-get those things.
Believe in yourself.
He could just put things in front of you just to...
Let him finish, man. Let him finish. You got your time.
Believe in yourself. Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Put God first always, you know what I'm saying? And just do the groundwork. Focus, be consistent. It's gonna happen to you, man. That's it.
Yeah, I like to just say, like, the one thing you gotta do, man, is when you get put somebody else on, man. Don't be like one of them people that be like, nah, I'm not putting my mans on, I'm not putting my mans on, you know. That's very important. I always stress that to my mans about putting each other on to different stuff, either big or small, you know. Putting them on, you know, helping them network, them helping you network. Y'all building an empire together, and y'all just coming together, you know, until y'all forced to be reckoned with. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, they
build their home.
Yeah, facts. Build an army. A lot of people, they stand to the side and they expecting for a handout for something to drop out the sky and into their lap. It's never been like that. Never will be like that. So how could it ever be like that? So it is what it is, and it is how it is. So, you know, nothing is handed to you. You gotta get out there, grind, hustle. Don't complain. Don't make no excuses. And
Because we all got problems, man. We all got some type of problems.
facts. You know, we just dress it up different, and we just happen to dress it up in designer. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. Shout out to everybody that support us. Shout out to everybody that watches on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pandora, SoundCloud, wherever podcast is found. We do it for y'all. We don't do it for us, you know. That's how championships sound like. That's how it sounds like when you win. So shout out to everybody that watched tonight. Shout out to everybody. You know, we wasn't live, but it was pre-recorded. So shout out to everybody that's watching on the break, on YouTube, on Facebook, and at your house. Shout out to everybody that's listening on podcast. We out here. We in Vegas. I want to close out with the prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for letting us be able to, you know, be here in Vegas and to be able to experience how Vegas, you know, with God, we thank you for that blessing us. We thank you for guiding us. Thank you for letting us be able to make it here safely, God. Thank you for letting us be able to do shit with the soul safely and keeping us secure, God. God, we actually protect us and shit for more lasting. You know, ask for more blessings. Yeah. Let us build a stronger faith foundation in Jesus' name.
Amen, amen. So thank you to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. God bless and good night.
Yeah, man.
It's the real